Alright my friends, so as you can see we are going to get a maintenance that is basically 10 hours long. So we are going to talk about it and what it could mean, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, the maintenance is going to be on the 27th of August, which means that it is going to be on the reset day, and it will last 10 whole hours. Now usually whenever they do a 10 hours maintenance, it is a network maintenance, which means that they are adding something new to the game. And in this case, it could be, they did say that it is going to be in September, so there is a very low possibility, but it could be maybe the supporter system. Maybe they are going to introduce it in the game. They aren't going to give us any supporters, but they are just going to add the system to the game so that it would be ready whenever they want to release basically the supporters in September. They did say in September, but usually they say something and then they end up doing something else. Like for example the guild battle, which they said they are going to do for 5 years ago, and then they ended up doing it basically for a year ago. So yeah, that's basically how they usually handle stuff. Whenever they say they are going to do something, you just remember that that time is just a preliminary plan, and it could happen anytime. It could happen anytime. It could happen today, it could happen 10 years from now. So we will see what they are going to do, but usually whenever it is a 10 hours maintenance, it means that something new is going to happen in the game. Now we already know that we are going to get an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So it could be maybe some type of mechanic that has to do with him that they are going to implement. Giant ape maybe? That would be insane, and it would make him actually pretty crazy as well. So if they do end up basically giving us giant ape mechanic, that is going to open the door for so many characters that we can get that they just can't get in the game right now, and that is going to be a new path for Dragon Ball Legends to take. For example, we have Cell Max, we have Giant Piccolo, we have Giant Orange Piccolo. We have so many characters that we can actually get that are giant characters that they can't get right now in the game, and it would be really awesome to see. So we will see what they are going to do with this 10 hours maintenance. I really hope that it's not just going to be for nothing. I hope that they are going to do something special with it, whether it is the supporter system or a new mechanic that they are going to introduce. It would be in both ways pretty cool, but I hope that it is going to be a new mechanic, because we already know about the supporter system, and the supporter system is coming in September either way. So if it is a new mechanic, it would be actually a new thing that is being introduced to the game. And if we actually look at the releases that they have released throughout 2025, they did actually work very well when it comes to the new mechanic that they are introducing for characters. That they did actually very well. Especially the one that is standing out perfectly is Metal Cooler. Even though his design was trash, he as a character was trash, but the mechanics they gave him was pretty good. And they did actually introduce him as Metal Cooler as accurate as they could basically from the series when it comes to animations. So I really like that, and I hope that they continue with that, but I hope that they do better on other stuff. Like for example, designing the kit, designing the characters themselves when it comes to their teams, and other stuff like that. Doing social media posts on the right time at the right moment. That is also something that they need to work on a lot. So this is my opinion about it. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.
What an awful bore.